Have you ever wondered if the small choices you make really matter? Today we're going to look at the story of Ruth, which shows that ordinary acts of kindness and loyalty can have an extraordinary impact. Ruth was a woman from Moab, which was a country outside of Israel. And after her husband died, she faced a very difficult future. Her mother-in-law Naomi had also lost her husband and another son. So Naomi decided that she would return to Israel and encourage Ruth to stay behind and start a new life. But instead, Ruth chose to stay with Naomi, saying that she would go wherever Naomi went and she would worship her God. Ruth was both a widow and a foreigner, making life especially difficult, which put her under a lot of pressure. She could have looked after herself, but instead she chose loyalty and compassion. Ruth worked hard gathering leftover grain in the fields to provide for Naomi. And through these ordinary acts of faithfulness, Ruth married a man called Boaz. He cared for Ruth and eventually married her. Their family became part of the family line of King David, which later led to Jesus. Ruth's story begins with sadness and loss, but it reminds us that difficult times are not the end of the story. Her faithfulness to God and Naomi gave her strength to deal with the pressure she faced each day. Christians believe God is present not only in the dramatic miracles, but also in everyday moments, through kindness, loyalty, hard work, and caring for others. Ruth's story reminds us that small acts of faithfulness can make a lasting difference, and that God can work through even the most ordinary moments in our lives.